So please, give it up for C Melody.
Once upon a time, there was a fair maiden named Tam who lived with her evil stepmother and half-sister Gam. Jealous of her beauty, the stepmother abused Tam, forced her to do all the hard labor under the sun, while Gam lived in luxury. One day, the stepmother sent Tam and Gam fishing, promising to reward the girl who caught the most fish. Gam knew her mother would never punish her. Therefore, instead of trying to catch fish, she bathed carelessly in the river while Tam worked hard. When Gam noticed Tam's basket was full of fishes, Gam advised Tam to wash the mud out of her hair, or else she would be scolded by their mother. As Tam went out to the river to wash her hair, Gam poured all the fishes Tam caught into her own basket and ran home. Upon discovering she had been tricked, Tam sobbed until a fairy guardian appeared. He told Tam to look into her basket to discover one remaining little goby. He then told Tam to take the fish home and put it in the well at the back of their house, reciting a special poem before each feeding. Bóng bóng bam bam, lên ăn cơm vàng, cơm bạc nhà ta, chớ ăn cơm hầm, cháo hoa nhà người. Which meant, Goby Goby, come eat the golden rice, the silver rice of mine. Don't eat stale rice or porridge that are not mine. Every day, Tam would come out to the well to feed the goby, always reciting the greeting beforehand, so the goby would come up from the water. The fish grew bigger every day and became Tam's only friend. One day, the stepmother snuck out close to where Tam was feeding the fish. She waited until Tam was gone and went over to the well, repeated the greeting she heard from Tam, and to her delight, she saw the goby come up from the water. The stepmother caught it and cooked it. When Tam discovered this truth, she broke into tears. The fairy godfather appeared again and instructed her to salvage the bones of the carp and bury them in 4 separate jars underneath each corner of her bed. A short while later, a messenger of the king proclaimed the festival. The stepmother and Gam went, but left Tam alone to sort a huge basket of green and black beans. She was not allowed to go until she completed the task. The fairy guardian appeared again, transformed a handful of dust into sparrows. In no time, the sparrows sorted out all the beans. He then instructed Tam to dig out her 4 jars. From the first jar, Tam got a beautiful gown. From the second, a pair of golden slippers. From the third, a richly ornamented saddle and bridle. And from the fourth, a fine horse. Tam dressed herself and hastened to the feast. On her way, she accidentally dropped one slipper in the water while crossing the stream. The slipper flew along the river until it reached the king's garden and was picked up by one of his attendants. The king proclaimed that any maiden whose foot fit in the slipper would be made his queen. Every eligible lady who had gone to the festival tried the slipper, including Gam, but all failed to fit it. Suddenly, a very beautiful stranger appeared whose foot fit perfectly into the slipper. Not to mention on her other foot was the corresponding slipper of the same make. Tam immediately became the new queen, and a grand wedding celebration was held in the palace. From that day on, the story of Tam was passed on by words of mouth, and it went something like this.
Xưa ơi là xưa